And good morning. You'll note we're in a slightly different space this morning than normal. If you're here in the Capital District, Maryland, Virginia, DC, you know that all three governments have put us all on a stay-at-home order. This means I'm at home. And I didn't have a lot of time yesterday to set up a training space to film for you guys, so I'm punting and I'm outside. This also means we're going to be working on something a little different today than what I had initially mentioned last class. Today, we're going to be focusing on deep breathing, slowly moving into and then holding a posture. And if you're familiar with the Kung Fu Panda movie number 2, perhaps finding some inner peace. If you're one of my beginners or you're fresh and new to this particular feed, today is a day more than most when you can just sort of follow along. This is not part of the form that we're working on. It's something totally different. So just relax and work through it. If you're one of my advanced students, you should recognize what we're going to do today. You're going to need some comfortable clothing and shoes. And today you'll need a slightly smaller space, only about 3 feet by 5, enough, 3 feet by 3, enough that you can stand in, because we're not going to be moving around a lot today. If you're chair bound, you can actually follow along today. As always, if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. I'll be checking it later on. Now, as we get started, I want to go over some breath work first, because that is one of the things we are focusing on with what we work with today. Breathing should be deep and slow. How deep? Where do your lungs end? If you think about it, your rib cage goes down to here. That means your lungs go down to there. So when you breathe, you should be inhaling through your nose all the way to the bottom of your lungs. Now, I realize it's allergy season. My nose is still working for the moment, so if your nose isn't working, you can inhale through your mouth. But you're going to inhale all the way down to a nice slow count of 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale the same way, out through the nose, so long as it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be our breathing through this, nice and slow and deep as you can get it. So, let's try that again. Nice inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And nice exhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other than that, the only thing you have to remember is do not hold your breath. Even if you don't quite sync up with the movement, that's okay. And don't try to rush a breath to sync with a movement. Just keep it nice and smooth and easy. So we're going to start out. I will move back. I think I need to move the camera down just a little. Hold on. I want you to be able to see my stance. So, we're standing with our feet together. We're going to relax the knees, shift the weight to the right, left foot goes out. This is just like opening. The first move we're going to do is called double hands hold up the heavens. So we're going to inhale all the way up to our throat, turn the hands over, and exhale. And push the sky. Inhale and relax. Exhale and tip. Try to stay lined up. And inhale and up. Exhale and tip to the other side. Keep the knees relaxed. And inhale up. Exhale and down. And again. Inhale. Exhale. And push the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Now, if you're more advanced with this one, we're going to do our inhale. And as you exhale and push the hands up and push the sky, you're going to go up on your toes. And when you relax, you come back down and put your heels on the ground. And exhale. And bring your left foot in. Second one is called drawing the bow, because it actually looks as if you are drawing a bow and an arrow. I also know it as shoot the moon. Relax the knees, weights on the right. This time the left foot's going to go out slightly wider, and you drop your stance just a little. We're going to inhale. Hands come up all the way. And we're going to turn. It's just like pulling an arrow. Make sure you drop your shoulders. We're going to inhale again, and we're going to tip 45 degrees. Exhale, let go of the arrow, and come back to center. This is all an exhale. And we're going to inhale up. This time we're going to do the other side. Again, make sure your shoulders are down. Tip 45. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to keep the lower body as relaxed as the upper body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. rushing through it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you wanted to make it a little more advanced, we inhale. Exhale. When you tip, we're not bending. We're actually sliding and tipping and shifting the weight from right to left. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do the same thing on this side. Exhale. Shift and tip. Shift the weight so it's now in my right leg. And again. Shift. Moving the weight from the right leg to the left. And tip. And exhale. Inhale, shift, and tip, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, bring your foot in, and that was shoot the moon, also known as drawing the bow. Next one we're going to do is called separating heaven and earth. Again, we're going to put the left foot out, shoulder width. We're going to inhale and hold the ball. We did this in the last two classes, holding the ball. We're going to rotate it. We're going to turn the hands over and imagine yourself expanding that ball so that you're inside a bubble, and you're going to push down and push up. We're going to turn the hands over, and we're going to bring them together, and now you're compressing that ball back to its original size. And then we're going to turn the ball in the other direction. And we turn the hands over, and again, we're going to expand that ball out. We turn the hands over, and then we compress them together. Now, this is our inhale. Turn the hands over. This is a nice, slow exhale. Press it. Nice, slow, deep inhale. Turn them over. Expand the ball. Nice exhale. Compress it. Nice inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Be conscious of where your shoulders are. The shoulders stay down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and just imagine the ball dispersing or floating away. And bring your foot in. And that was separating heaven and earth. The next one, this is the first time I've seen this particular title. It's The Wise Owl Gazes Backwards. One of my teachers always said, you're going to try and look as far behind you as you can to banish the evil spirits. Whichever works for you. We're going to start, weights on the right, left foot to the side, and settle. We're going to inhale. Now we're going to turn to the side. At this point, our fingers, arms are at our sides, our thumbs are facing forwards. As we turn our head, you're going to turn your hands out, and you're going to turn as far as you can. And you want to keep your shoulders relaxed. Arms are just hanging at the sides, thumbs turned as far as they'll go. You turn your head as far as you can. And you're going to take your eyes and try to look behind you. And then we're going to turn back. And we're going to inhale on our way back to center. And once we're at the center point, we're going to repeat the process on the other side. This is all an exhale, turning as far as you can to the side. When you get everything as far as it will go for you, then take your eyes and try to look to your back. And turn back to center. Now, the thing to remember when turning your neck is keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. If you tighten them up, it will shorten how far you can turn. If you have something like arthritis in your neck, don't turn until it's drastically painful. Only turn as far as your head will go. But definitely keep that neck nice and relaxed. So we're going to inhale. And exhale, and turning. Don't forget the hands as far as you can. The eyes to the corners. Now start your inhale. Relax the hands. Let the thumbs come to the front. And exhale, turning to the other side. As far as you can. Eyes to the corners. And then back to center, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Relax and bring in your foot. I always find this makes my neck feel really nice and loose. It's a good one for the neck. Next piece we're going to do is called shake the head and tail. So, again, relax the lower body, weights on the right. The left foot's going to go out just like it did when we did draw the bow, a little wider. And we're going to sink our stance a little bit further down. We're going to take our hands, thumbs on the outsides, fingers are on the inside of the thigh, and it's on the thighs just above your knees. We're going to inhale. You're going to shift your weight, and we're going to drop our upper body down. And as we go through this, this is all an exhale. We're going to shift to the left, and then we're going to turn as far as you can to the left, and look over your shoulder. Then we're going to come back to our center point and inhale. When we reverse it, we shift back to our left leg, all exhaling down and around, weights on the right, turn and look over the right shoulder. And come back to center and inhale. So inhale, shift, down, weights on the left and lower. And inhale. And exhale. And look. Inhale. To note, when we're exhaling and shifting the weight, when I get over my right foot, I'm on my right foot. I'm not way over here. I'm sitting squarely on it. So when I do my turn, I'm still on the foot. And inhale. And one more. Same on this side. I only go as far as the foot on the side. At this point, I have weight in both feet. And bring your foot in. We're going to do number 6. This is press the earth and touch the sky. If you've been in the advanced class, you know you've heard me say this is one of my favorites. Thing to remember is, I can reach the floor. If you can't reach the floor, that's okay. We'll go over that. So we're going to start with the weight on the right. We step about shoulder width. Very similar to the first one. We're going to do an inhale, but this inhale is going to go all the way up. And then we're going to bend over. Now, this is where I reach the floor. If you don't reach the floor, that's okay. Whatever you can reach, hang on. The knees are not locked. They're going to stay slightly bent through this whole thing. Now, it's slightly bent, not lock bent. So, no bending the knees to touch the floor. Touching the floor is not the issue. What's the issue is to get you into a relaxed position. So you want to keep those knees just loose and hang on to whatever you can reach, whether that's here, or here, or here. Not important. So, read inhale, bend over, keep the knees relaxed, and grab what you can reach. Now you're going to do some nice inhale and exhales down here. And today we're going to do 3. So you're going to inhale, and when you exhale, relax everything. Neck, back, shoulders. You're still hanging on. Nice inhale. And relax again, exhaling. And one more, nice inhale. And a nice exhale. Now you're going to inhale and start rolling up. This is an inhale. You want to stack the vertebrae, one on top of the other. And when you get to about here, it'll turn into an exhale. Roll the shoulders back, keep stacking those vertebrae all the way up till your skull is sitting on the top of your spine. And let's do that again. We're going to inhale all the way up and over, exhaling, 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 exhaling. Grab what you can reach. Nice inhale and an exhale. And another inhale and an exhale. And an inhale and an exhale. And inhale, rolling up, stacking the vertebrae. And exhaling, still stacking. Make sure when you're rolling up that you go slowly. Sometimes this position can make you a little bit dizzy. If you have a problem on the downside with 3 breaths, only do 1. I had a teacher that used to do 11. I figured 3 was a nice compromise. So we're going to do it again. Inhale. And over, exhaling. And nice inhale. Exhale. And an inhale. And an exhale. One more, inhale. And an exhale. Now inhale, rolling up the spine. One vertebrae at a time. And exhaling. again. Next one, my teacher always called screw the fist with fiery eyeballs. Although I know with my glasses you can't see my eyeballs. So, again, we're going to start out in our opening position. We relax the knees, weights on the right, left foot goes to the side, and like shoot the bow and wag the head and tail. This one has a slightly wider stance and slightly slower. We're going to inhale and bring our fists into our side. And they're a nice loose fist. Thumbs are on the top. And they're sitting here right at the top of our hip bones. We're going to exhale. When we exhale, we're going to actually push the breath out and push the fist forward. And then you relax. And you're going to inhale, make a new fist, and bring it back. We repeat it on the other side. We exhale, pushing it forward, pushing the breath out. You can tighten up those abdominals. Then relax, make a new fist, inhale, bringing it in. And inhale, exhale. And make that fist nice and relaxed. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now, if you've got the basic and you want to take it up a notch, stay relaxed. Now, as you exhale, you're going to use your dantian to push your fist forward. And then relax the croix and the dantian. Make your fist and bring it back. Same on the other side. we're going to do lift the heels. And we want to be about shoulder width. We're going to inhale, and as we inhale, we're going to rise up on our heels. Toes. And then we're going to bounce as we drop our heels. That's all it is. When our heels hit the ground, we're going to inhale again. And when we inhale, we're going to shift our weight to the back of our foot. So it's really centered in our heels. Toes are loose. Shoes do not have to be off the ground. You just want your toes nice and loose. And we're going to exhale, and we're going to roll our feet and our weight toward the ball of our foot. Then we inhale, and we go up on our toes again, and exhale, bouncing down. Now, the last one will be slightly different. When we get to the last one, I'll call it, and I'll go last one. And that means we're just, instead of bouncing down, we're just going to drop into our heels. Don't worry, we'll get there. So we want to do a nice inhale and up, and then bounce down. That's your exhale. Inhale, roll your weight to your heels. Exhale, rolling the weight to the ball of the foot. Now, a note on when you're rising onto your toes. All of the action happens below your knees. My upper body doesn't do anything. If you look from the side, when I inhale and come up on my toes, I just flex my knees a little and rise up on my toes. See? Up on my toes. When I bring it back and I rock to my heels, everything's happening from here down. The hips down. My upper body is just riding along. I really hope he enjoys that motorcycle ride. And then we shift forward. So remember, going up on the toes, just relax the rest of the body. It works from the knees down and up. It doesn't have to be high. Bounce. And we shift back, and the weight shifts. Don't let the body out of line, and forward. So, let's go ahead and do that one. As I said, feet are about, excuse me. There we go. The hazards of working outdoors. Always check your ground plane. Inhale, and up on the toes. And relax, bouncing down. Inhale, rock to your heels. Exhale, ball of the foot. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, heels. Exhale, bottom of foot. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, ball of the foot. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, and done. Okay, what we've just done is actually known as 8 pieces of brocade. This is an old form. If you have done any research on Tai Chi and Qigong, you will know there are many, many, many types of this out there. It is one of the most popular forms of Qigong being done. This is the one that I have been taught through several teachers. Some things to note on it. It is called 8 pieces of brocade. We did the 8 main movements. In theory, it has been suggested that you do each one of these 8 times. I can't honestly tell you how many times we did them today because I didn't count. I know that one of my teacher's teachers said if you want them counted, hire somebody. That's not the point. The point is to do them until you feel nice and relaxed in the motion and your breathing is sinking very well. So don't stress if you didn't do 8 of them, because I'm pretty sure we probably didn't do 8 of each one. If you have questions, comments, I welcome them. Please put them in the comments below, and I will be checking them later today. I'll answer any of your questions down there as well. Our next session will be Thursday at 11, right here again. I don't know if we'll be outside, but I will have found some place for us to be. I hope you enjoyed it this morning enough that you'll join us then. The next session, I'm going to review a couple of the things we did in the last 2 sessions, the walks, the opening, and we're going to move on and start doing part the horse's mane. You can find the videos on the Facebook page, Wu Lin Institute Facebook page. It'll be under video when we finish. And we've also started posting them up on our YouTube channel on Wu Lin Institute. If you go to the YouTube site, please subscribe and like the video. It actually helps us. Keep up your training. And to all of my students, keep working on everything you know and everything you remember. And yes, I know I never remember anything. Yes, you do, more than you think. So good. Now do it again. See you Thursday.